I'm really worried. I really am. Anyway, I just want to have a bit of a chat, really, because when I listen to policy suggestions by the likes of Mel Stride, well, it angered me, stressed me out a bit of anxiety, I suppose. You see, my son's disabled, and there seems to be an attack. The latest scapegoat, I suppose, or or group of people to blame. First it was the EU, wasn't it? Brussels. Then we got trans people. Blame them for everything. Tiny groups in the population. Make a big issue of it. Blame the French. Blame everybody but themselves. And now they're blaming the disabled. People who are struggling. People who are struggling because of the Tory party and their policies making it harder for people to be able to manage. I'm talking about mental health issues. Now, my son is disabled, and it kind of makes me wonder if this is the first step to go full on, attacking people who are, less fortunate, in the sense of physical mobility and what have you. And the thing is, you see, there's no telling what the future might hold. For those of you who might support what the Tories are coming out with, those people they're attacking now, they might be you. Never say never, eh? I never thought I'd have fibromyalgia. No, I didn't realise all the side effects from that. And some of them are mental health as well. I get brain fog. You might know some live streams sometimes. I just can't think of the word I'm looking for. Just completely brain fog. I was just switched off in the head. I wasn't like that before. It's progressively got worse over the last few years. And fibromyalgia is one of them conditions, like chronic pain disorder, mental health conditions, that are hard to diagnose. Well, you can't diagnose them. They're pretty much diagnosed on the basis of, not chemistry, but on symptoms. And it's just, it's hard, People think of fibromyalgia, you just get pain and stuff like that. No, I do get pain. I'm on tramadol at the moment. Tramadol, and I have to have, just doliprane, which is basically paracetamol as well. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to function. And I've got a bit of work on at the moment, which I'm very fortunate to have, because I need the money desperately. So that was quite fortunate. But then again, every day is difficult. Not just difficult, it's painful. And it's not always in the same place twice with fibromyalgia. No. 1 minute I've got pain in my legs, next minute it's in my arms. At the moment it's in my shoulders and down my arms at the moment. If you do any physical exertion, it's like you've been on mild physical exertion the following day is like you had a full-blown workout. And I used to work out, I used to go to the gym a lot. In the following day, yes, you have aches and pains, but you kind of expect it. People like, who are suffering with those sort of conditions and mental health conditions are the latest, target by the Tories. Ways how to reduce the dependency on the state. I know, we'll attack those who can't help it. Vindictive, nasty individuals. The far right, basically, and that's what this Tory party is. It isn't right of centre, is it? Nope, it's not even left, of right. They're gone full on right, they are. They're just horrendous. Just with a posher accent. Nasty people. Now, latest thing I hear, people with depression or anxiety could lose sickness benefits, says the UK Minister, and this is Mel Stride. He says therapy or respite could be offered instead of like fixed payments, whatever you've got on your PIPs, personal independence payment. Basically, what they want to do is take away your independence. That's pretty much what it is. Take away your independence. But why, are they actually doing this? Is it to reduce the state? Because it won't, will it? No. Because therapy, those kind of specialists aren't cheap. It's going to be blooming expensive if these people get proper treatment. And I'm not talking about not non-face-to-face, online treatment. Oh, my God. Phone calls and stuff like that, you're going to need proper counselling if you're suffering with mental health conditions. The suicide rate, no one's talking about this, the suicide rate in the United Kingdom is rapidly increasing. I ain't got the figures on top of my head. I was reading them about, this was last week, I forgot what they are now. But it's not looking good. And the farmers, for instance, they are really struggling, and like dentists, apparently, are one of the highest groups of people who are at risk of or have already taken their lives. Stress, worry, anxiety. Another thing that's side effect, one of the symptoms of fibromyalgia is anxiety. I didn't realise this until recently. I knew about the pain and what have you, because I've had it for a while now, you see. But I didn't realise all the other stuff. And the crikey Cameron's going, well, that's you. Well, as we go through the list of symptoms, for crikey, never thought about it, you see. Now put the two together. And I have highs and lows. One minute on a high and a bit buzzing, If you watch my Rewilding Channel, And other times, I'm really low and I'm struggling to make videos and stuff. So it's almost having to force myself. Which is no good, is it? And it kind of, I suppose it's a realisation, isn't it? Of your limitations. Can't keep pushing hard all the time. Sometimes you just got to sit back and just take it all in, really. Maybe take it surrounding. I'm quite fortunate here that I do live in a beautiful place, in rural France, and it is absolutely lovely. So I can't really complain there. And it does provide me some level of therapy. But what about those people that have nothing? All they're doing is staring at their four walls. And people with disabilities who can't get out. Staring at their four walls. They need both. They need some therapies. But also, obviously, their PIPs payment, mobility and stuff like that. Maybe they need a mobility car, what have you, so they can have some independence. It's important, It's important. And it could be any of us. Like I say, I never thought I'd be having my fibromyalgia. It's not something you plan for, is it? Oh, when I get 54, I'm going to have fibromyalgia. Oh, something to look forward to. No. You don't. Myalgia. Bloody hell. Like I say, it's one of them conditions that it's hard to diagnose, like mental health. Now, my granddaughter, my niece, she had some serious issues that needed addressing. I mean, big old flare-ups, She needed treatment. She needed some help. Maybe medication. Took 6 months. 6 months. It's 18 months now, do you know? 18 months just to see a consultant. That's the waiting list, on average, in the United Kingdom, to get seen. 18 months. It's disgusting. That really is disgusting. Something's seriously wrong if people think that is okay. Now, I do agree, though, there are a lot of people, still a minority, tiny minority, who are scamming it. Like my brother-in-law, who was definitely scamming the system. very long holidays abroad, whether it be Egypt or Tunisia or wherever he wants to go, working on cars and stuff like that, and yet he reckons he can't walk. You know, that kind of thing. Those people are the ones we need to tighten the reins on, you know, but they're a minority. There isn't many. No. The biggest scammers out there are the Tory party. Now, call this a conspiracy theory if you like. Actually, no. I think this is fact, actually, come to that. The Tory party is very likely to be voted out in the next general election, whenever that might be. And Labour will be in power. Well, the Tories want to do whatever they can to cream the flippin' system, to cream as much as they possibly can from the taxpayers' pot as quickly as possible. That's my thing. And then why I say that is, in the United Kingdom, currently there is not enough people to deal with therapy and what have you. If you've got a voucher to have some therapy, you know, an hour session or once a week or whatever it might be, there's no one to do it. That's what the Tories do. They'll privatise it. They'll get another contract will go out to one of their friends, donors. Same what happened with the other thing that was announced last week about the sick note. Yeah, it's taken away the doctor's ability to write sick notes for people who are on, people who are struggling, whether it be mental health or physical disabilities and stuff like that. That'll be privatised because they're taking it out of the hands of the doctors and going to be giving it to some organisation that's probably, I don't know, owned by Servco. And more money being sucked out of the taxpayers' pot abroad. And then I hear, flippin' presenters on LBC covering up for this flippin' horrendous policy. Making out that, Richie Sunak, well, they got rid of non-dom status until 2025. Let's look at where the money is really being flippin' sieved out of the system. Drained, bled. To Tories and their friends. Contract after contract after contract. And the Rwanda policy. Over £500 million has already been spent, and it's going to cost $150,000 for each person sent to Rwanda. That's not value for money. No. Massive waste of money. And meanwhile, we're breaking our international relationships with, obviously, EU member states, and also Ireland as well. It's also an EU member state, but Ireland as well. Because they believe that people are fleeing, refugees are fleeing the UK to try and get asylum in Ireland. It's just such a mess. This has all been brought on by the Tory party. It's just nuts. It does worry me. It really does. And when they say things like the state should not be, the taxpayer, the state, should not be paying for people with, or they deal with the normal stresses of life, is what they're trying to make it out. People are flipping struggling, they're finding it hard. And it's because of the Tory parties and what the Tory party has actually done. The people's bottom line, how much money they got in their pocket. People can't afford to flipping live. And it's not just because of pandemic, it's Brexit and Tory party policies in general. And messing up, and one flipping political leader after another, and Liz Truss cocking everything up. Got beaten by a flipping lettuce. It's just horrendous. And who are they looking to blame? Minority groups. Disabled. Disgusting. These people don't deserve to breathe, let alone be in power. They really don't. Evil bunch. They really are. Anyway, that's my rant. Hope you don't mind. Just thought I'd share it with you. It does worry me and it concerns me, and yeah, it's horrendous. Why? Why is it really necessary? Anyway, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to the channel, little bell icon, because then you get one fuzzy thing in your pocket every time I upload another video. Yeah. Crikey. Let me know what you think, eh? In the comments down below. Toodaloo.